before I continue, like always, I'm gonna go ahead and share this for my channel, as long as it appears. There you go. Share. And then a few more. I think that's it. That's it. That's all of it. Cool. Hopefully you guys can hear me, and hopefully the mic doesn't bump into anything as I move. Let's see here. That. And I'm gonna end up joining this stream just in case the chat doesn't work. And so we begin. To recap, we have the antidote all together ready. So all we need to do is go to the sewers and fight Harriet. Edgar Swansea is okie dokie in the hospital. For now, he's experimenting on himself and his blood to see how he can help people. But it looks like we have to go to... Let's see. There's no other side quest to do. That I can actually do, because I can't seem to find the rest of the Braille messages. I'm not sure where to find them without actually looking online. And I don't want to do that. I haven't done that for this game at all. Oof. What a day. Didn't really do anything when I came back. I'm on Whitechapel. Hello. Oh, that's right. Those are the ways to get into the sewers, I think. Reach the hive, reach the hive. Isn't there one over here I can go to and head down? No. Oh. Have to go one side. Have to go from one side to the other. Let's look at the side quests. Problem is, I don't have any Braille messages. It's the antidote. None of these actually help me with anything. So, off into the world we go. Let's see here. I can take a left here. Just go straight down. To make it to that, yep. $35. So devastating, level 35. I have to kill all of London in order to get enough strength to beat my enemies. But even then, that's not a good sign. Oh man. Haha, I knew you were going to blow up. I knew you were going to blow up, excuse me. Straight down. Is that a Volcod? Hello, hello, welcome. Ooh. Great. Lord, whatever his name is, and Volcod. Let's stop it. Nah, good. Seriously though. Are you? Why are you harassing me? Not good. Here we go, here we go. This game's pretty good. It's how do I say, the combat takes some getting used to, and in order to really level up to feel powerful, you have to almost kill everyone in the game. That's important, because in order to level up really quickly, you have to absorb the blood of the citizens. But I'm doing as good as a run as I can, so I've probably taken only 2 out of the maybe 25, 30 people that are in this game that are important aside from the enemies. As far as the abilities go, I haven't really explored the extent of the vampiric abilities just because I found my style of gameplay of just dodging and hitting with the side weapon, which stuns. Well, the gray bar right on the bottom of the red health bar is their stun meter. And the lower that gets, the higher chance for me to use the bite animation. Like that, this right here. You get invincibility frames while in this movement, so it's really helpful in boss fights when you're able to do this. And you also heal blood right next to the level up on the top. What is it, left? There's the health, the stamina, and the blood count. The blood is what helps you do vampiric abilities. Using the bite helps replenish that, as seen there. You can heal, you can attack. If I have enough, no, I don't have enough points to level up, but if I ever get to level up, I can show you the way that works on screen. I'm going this way. Good opportunity to show you the map. How do I zoom out? Zoom in, zoom out. Okay, that's as far as I can go. This is the entirety of the map that you can explore, and it's huge. It's really, really big. Sometimes you go into buildings. A downside to going inside of buildings is usually the load screens. It's locked. A little ridiculous, but with enough patience you can keep going. I have to make a detour since I couldn't open that door. Let's see here. No, we'll go this way. It's roundabout, but I need to go down. Overall, I like this game. It's really fun. I've been very careful with my choices because they actually matter. You think you'd think it wouldn't, but it actually kind of does. Or I'm just overemphasizing, just being too cautious. Bye. Oh wait, I just saw some rats.
This is despicable.
This game is really fun. Very good single player game to have. It's semi-RPG. Welcome. I think I'm lost. Am I lost? I am not lost. You know, if the gameplay doesn't really attract you, the story is pretty good. I like the story. Granted, I immerse myself in a game, so... Oh, mistakes. I need to attack the other person. The other person has grenades. Those grenades are not fun. Yay, those invincibility frames. Not that I know of, no. Maybe after I beat the game there's something to be unlocked, but as far as I know, no. It'd be great after the story because the story's pretty serious. So if we have like a really kooky costume, it'll take away from the immersion. Seriously though, what? But we'll see. Maybe after I beat this game, which I've been playing it for a really long time. This game is really long. At the rate at which I play, it's a really long game. Been doing all the side quests. Where did you come from, sir? Ow. Ultimate time. There are 3 different ultimates in this game. The one I just used is more of a physical ability. You also have a shadow ability. and a blood ability. Those are technically the 3 damage types in this game: physical, shadow, and blood. I've resorted to physical, so I don't do any fancy vampiric blood stuff. Maybe in the next run I will, but yeah, so far this is what's been helping me. I've increased my health, my stamina, and the amount of damage my bite does. So I'm really taking the whole vampiric bite aspect in fighting style versus the whole shadow clone vampire attacks, or the like the blood spears or the blood bombs, or you know, stuff like that. This way. Oopsies, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, so I'm in an area where there aren't any enemies and there's some citizens, but we're in the nice part of the area. Let's show you the citizens. So this is the citizens of the area. This person's, well, this is technically all spoiler. So oops, my bad. But anyway, the screen for the characters look like that. And each one is connected to some other person. So you, what I said before about grabbing a person and biting them and taking their blood for experience, you have to be careful who you attack, because maybe they're related to someone else and it affects the city. And the lower the standard the city gets, the harder the area becomes, and the more desolate, and you know, all of that. So think Dishonored is as the amount of people you kill, except it only factors in the citizens and not the enemies. Am I going this way? Nope, the other way. Yeah. Seeing trailers for this game, that was the aspect that I really liked. It's that your choices matter. You know, you have to be very careful. If you want to level up really quickly, eat all the citizens you want, but the game will be that much harder for you to play. And at the same time, you actually need to talk to them to increase the experience you can get from an individual. So if I go back to... So this is the first area you'll see. Again, spoiler for that. But if I go to a person, see Edwina Cox here. The 3,500 XP blood count quality, the little magnifying glasses with the check, you know, the green check mark, red check mark. Those are hints that help you increase the blood quality of the individual. I messed up on a conversation with this person, so I lost the hint. So I am stuck at this blood XP quantity. So if I wanted to take the experience, that's the extent that I'll get, because I couldn't max out their hint quality. Now if I find another person with another maxed hint quality, yeah, this person, I messed up one of his 3,600 XP, that's the extent that I'll get because I messed up his final hint. Wow, I haven't been talking to any of these people, or just haven't been getting hints. Here we go. Booth Digby. I maxed him out to 4,000 XP. That's not a whole lot, but since I maxed out the the conversation and got to know him better and got better hints, I can get the maximum amount of experience that he can provide immediately if I so choose. Of course, I need to take him to an area that no one can find him and then take him. But on the left side over here of the citizens menu, the health status, the lower it goes, the harder the area gets. The higher it goes, the sanitized is safe. But I'm at the stage where being healthy is no longer possible. So I'm gonna go this way. Things to keep in mind, and I haven't even shown the experience screen yet. The way you level up in this game is you have to rest, so then it loads up the next night. And so any decision you made that previous night gets recorded and saved and transfers over to the next night, and things change. I'm a vampire. No, it won't. I can't be out when the sun is out. How will that work out? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. The sun will never be out until I'm cured of vampirism. So it's always at night. Oh man, this guy. The dudes with the sprays are a hassle. Ow. Okay, ultimate time. Can't deal with this. Ow. I feel like one of you has a grenade. It's probably you. Just like that, full health, full stamina, full blood. Like nothing happened. Oh, I also need to show you, if we get the opportunity, to show you how to level up your weapons and the types of weapons as well, if we ever get to that point. Though, if you wanted, if you do want to know more, go ahead and check out my other videos on the channel. I have been playing this for a long time. This is, I think, episode 46. Go ahead and check out the first one to see how the game starts out as a kind of a taste. That way everything that happens from here on out won't be as spoilery, because I am closer to the end of the game at this point. Okay, here we go. Here's the stairs to the sewers. Oh, that's right. It's you're not only staying up top, you also go down into the sewers. And there's different areas that lets you enter into the sewers. Here's a taste of the load screens. No problem. It's a pleasure. So yeah, if you can tolerate this type of load screen, you'll be fine. And you won't find many load screens unless you're coming in and out of an area that involves loading the area. So there's a few glitches here and there, but you know, this game is still pretty fun. Let's see. Oh, well, of course, since I don't have a map of the sewers, I have to follow the compass up top here. So this way. Do we have any enemies? Nope. Oh, this right here, this gray thing, is the vampiric sight. It helps you see blood. And enemies. I don't know if that was apparent. This way.
It's locked.
Why is this locked? Oh, here we go. Go from one door to the next, right? Yes.
This place has been ransacked.
That's bad. Oh no. This is bad. Downstairs. Oh no. Oh no, this is bad.
Where has Harriet gone? She must have left a trail I could follow.
You mean the trail of blood? Oui.
They've all been slaughtered. Pre-1. No, not their style.
Should probably explore before moving on, just in case I've missed anything in here. But jeez, seeing all the blood here is very sad. Okay, here's the trail. Here we are. Hello, master.
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
Why did you choose me?
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical threat.
What kind of modern answer?
Disease, contagion, and contamination. How they course through veins is your dominion, my child. Your choices have made you. Only you can save this land.
That's William Marshall.
Speak to me of this ancient threat.
The blood of hate, vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
Oh man.
What is your true appearance?
I do not understand. This is who I am.
Blood. You are made of blood. Surely you are joking.
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood. I am blood. Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
Wait, what?
But who are you really? Tell me your name.
I am your maker. I am the servant of the Red Goddess and protector of this land. I have many names.
Just give me one, then.
There are those who call me Merdin Wild, the Wild Horned Man. But I never was a man. I was born out of blood.
Oh.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
No,
I have
she
heard
isn't.
you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. she has metamorphosed into an apocalypse, born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
What is the blood of hate?
It is the curse of the goddess. It is the hunger in you, the need for blood, the will to strike and to punish, to spit in the eye of God.
Tell me about this disaster, creature. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad star, for they only appear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
And who is this queen?
She is the Red Goddess, the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan. She is my mother. She is yours, too.
Morrigan?
The Morrigan? The Celtic goddess of war? Is this a ruse of some kind?
She has been worshipped in many forms throughout the ages. The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this, she is a vengeful mother.
Wow.
So the disaster is some sort of accident. A disease vampires carry dormant in their blood, waiting to emerge.
That's your modern answer. But a disaster is at the same time both less and more.
Tell me what it is then, in your own words.
A disaster is the pure will of our queen. Whenever she dreams of walking this earth, she awakes in this putrid vessel.
So it's basically the rebirth of the queen?
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion, Bittersweet.
What will happen thereafter? What future awaits me beyond these dark tunnels?
Your fate, my child, and the fate of this land. A disaster is about to enter this world to smite us all and teach us humility. You are our final hope.
Will it be over then? Once I've defeated this creature?
Yes. The threat will dissipate like so much smoke, for you will have purified its source.
And then what? What will become of me?
How would I know? I am no god, and your fate is in your own hands. For you are our champion.
You keep saying that.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
So I guess this is the end. The beginning of the end. That way. Go this way. Boom, unlocked. Here we go. That's why it was locked. This is the final boss stage, I guess. Finsbury Park Reservoir. It's down there. Now I'm up here. Jeez. Here we go. She's puking in the reservoir.
Oh, I'm sick. So sick. Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Oh, like your help, Doris. Liars, all of you. My
Jesus.
poor baby. I've been such a bad mother. But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature?
This is gross. Ooh. Here we go.
They took my daughter from me.
You did that yourself.
Nobody ever helped me. I've been alone all my life. Shadows.
What was that? You keep talking, but I keep hitting you. Ouch. This is gonna be bad, I know it. It can't be this easy. It's not gonna be this easy. She's gonna evolve horribly.
My poor baby. Oh. I was a good mother.
No, you weren't.
I will take
You hit hard. This is it? This can't be it. She's gonna transform and I know it. Oh God.
Is it rough? I think it is. Oh, how intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
The Red Queen's avatar. You're beautiful, my queen, but you're also Okay, so the final boss, I guess?
Give me more. They are so young, so
Hello.
tasty.
Ah, so that's how I replenish blood. And not a whole lot of it, by the looks of it. Nope. Ouch. Ouchie, ouch. Ouchie, ouch.
Such innocence, such guilt.
I am fighting the Red Queen. The Queen of the Vampires. I'm about to die here. Ouchie, ouch. Oh god. Ah. Not good, not good. Bad day, bad day, bad day, bad day. Okay.
Give me more. They are so young, so tasty.
No, 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 no. Give me the blood. There we go. Need blood to heal.
Feed your mother, child.
Really? Give me an opportunity to heal, my queen. Please? Blood weapons. Awesome. Yeah, nope. Nope. Ooh. Oh, this is done, isn't it? It's donezo. Stop it.
Such innocence, such guilt.
Okay, okay, here we go. Those invincibility frames, my boy. I mean, lady, my queen.
Eat, for this is my body.
Damn invincibility frames. Ouch. Let's not be greedy. Let's not be greedy. Let's not be greedy. Let's not be greedy. I'm being greedy.
Such innocence.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, I did it. No?
one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
Wait, would you look at that? It's over, I guess. It's done.
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget, what are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suascal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I thought you'd been slaughtered, with all the other Suascals.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's
That disaster.
London is no longer shrouded in the disaster's shadow. We're all safe.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize, really.
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored to be part of this city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife. Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. Peace found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
And it's time to find Lady Ashbury.
London has been cleansed. This catastrophe came about when an ancient malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger, red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another, from predator to victim, patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
Whoa, what? What? Do I get to move in this area? Or is it all CGI? Oh, looks like I could move. Oh, this is cool.
Well, this is it. Lady Ashbur's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
Oh, the sun is rising. Wow. DT Saucy, if you ever come back. The sun is rising. Hello.
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over. You did well.
So our beloved mother will just go back to sleep, now that enough people have suffered. Is that it?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because you dared confront her. You have prevailed, my bittersweet champion.
And what are you to her? Her counterpart? Her opponent in some timeless game?
She is my mother, my dreadful and sour-tempered mother. She is yours too, in a way, but you are not born from her terrible womb like me. You are but a distant child.
What does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name meant ghostly queen. Pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
Okay, well then I am the guardian against the Red Queen, I guess.
Why did Harriet Jones become a disaster?
You are the doctor. You hold the knowledge needed to answer such a question. Have you the answer?
I noticed that all the Icors were female, as if a male couldn't endure the metamorphosis. Harriet was also a bitter and resentful woman, as was her daughter.
If the Morrigan prefers despoiled women to become the vessels of her wrath, we should be thankful that but one disaster hath been cast upon this wobbling world.
Really though.
Icors seem to carry various diseases. They did not merely turn people into skulls. Their presence alone spreads death.
Who knows whether the Red Queen awakens when cursed mortals endure such epidemics, or if the contagions emerge like a curse as she awakes.
Okay.
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
What will happen to Ascalon? Will you let them run the country from the shadows?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigues. Ascalon was built upon the lie of a lineage. Such a deceit cannot last forever.
But Lord Redgrave definitely possessed Marshall's blood. untainted blood from the greatest vampire knight.
Really? I wonder how he managed to acquire it. Perhaps I should retrieve this artifact before going back to sleep.
That'd probably be a good idea. Ascalon wasn't really helping anyone.
What will become of the vampire hunters?
They will never stop searching for William Marshall, for he escaped their two great hunts. Remember that you too are now on their dark list.
Which is fine, I don't mind
What
that.
will become of the Brotherhood?
I foresee trouble for them now that your progeny considers becoming the new primate.
But I'm
Excuse
certain
me?
the current primate has no wish to resign.
Exactly. And I am not fully convinced your progeny truly understands what dreadful power he is about to defy.
Really though.
No. I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No, she is not what you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons, and to bid them fare thee well.
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
Tell me about William Marshall. Why is his blood so strong?
He is not stronger than you, only older. You are strong, Jonathan Reed. A champion of your time, chosen to defeat a threat sworn of this generation.
Is he here? Is William Marshall here? Is that why you're here now, too?
Have I not already answered that question?
He did. He went to tell his sons goodbye.
His blood was not tainted. The blood Lord Redgrave possessed. That which I used in the serum. But what if it had been?
Then you would have failed, I suppose. For the blood of hate would have corrupted you too.
When he fought me, Geoffrey McCullum used a serum made of King Arthur's blood. Since then, I have discovered that it was vampire blood. Whose blood was it?
You just said it. It was the blood of a king. The blood of the champion I chose to save this land in its time of greatest...
King Arthur was a vampire.
King Arthur was also your progeny. Why am I not surprised?
Yes.
I am.
But he failed in the end. And for centuries the land suffered his defeat.
Who are your sons? Why do you bid them farewell now?
You are my son, as is William Marshall.
Really?
This is madness. How many have you created? Who else? Shakespeare? Isaac Newton? Alfred the Great? Francis Drake? Thomas More? Guy Fawkes?
My progeny is scarce, for I rarely feel the urge. But yes, one of those you named is your immortal brother. Maybe you should meet one night.
Okay. That's great.
So that is all we are to you. Puppets you create to defeat some threat born from a dreaming devil.
No. You are my sons. I am proud of you.
Except
I cannot enter. The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in.
let's see here. Can I go through this way? Nope. Okay. Looks like I need to find a way in. That's not in the door. No. No. Here we go. That was simple. Mary Englewood, born Whittaker, 1534-1578. Robin Englewood, 1578. Let's open that door, shall we? This way? Or am I just going in circles? Going in circles. Cool. Alright then. Is there a map? Unknown area. Got it. There's the door. Oh, can't access it? Okay, alright, well. This is locked.
It's locked, all right.
Yes.
The lady of the manor isn't expecting visitors.
No, she's not. And the sun is rising, so she's probably trying to kill herself. Let's go back this way. Maybe I can go up this way. Oh, no, I can't? Wait, what? Nope, can't go up. It's just fooling me. It must be this way because of the graveyard, the grave here. Through here. Nothing else that's shiny. Is there anything over here? Not going down. Gotta go up. This way. Not this way. This way.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here somewhere.
Piano. Hello. London for August 1865. Dear Lady Ashbury, thank you for your recent letter and all the good news it contained. I cannot wait to finally meet you when you arrive in London. The garden is beautiful under the summer sky, although I noted your wish to avoid heat and direct sunlight because of your frail health. You're welcome any day. We'll discuss this wonderful idea of yours concerning the foundation of an orphanage for young ladies, inspired by the French Maison de Royale de Saint-Louis, sadly closed when the French people chose, my God, I can't even write these words down, chose to cut their king's head off. Such a place, destined to provide a good education to gifted poor orphan girls, will surely accept my friends here in the city. You can count on me and my influence to help make your project a huge success. Sincerely, ever yours, Countess Alexandria Somerset. Oh, imagine if the piano was like, yeah, that'd be terrifying.
I cannot enter.
Yeah, I cannot enter there. Doon, 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 doon. It'd be so out of place.
This castle is falling apart.
Well, it's old. What do you expect? Not going there. Portrait of Elizabeth Blackwood by Johannes Vermeer, 1666. Ashbury Castle, 21st September 1795. My dear Mr. McAllister, as the new legal owner of the Ashbury estate, I intend to quickly engage in the overdue maintenance and repairs of the walls and the crypt of the castle. Among the few architects I invited to send forth proposals I was most impressed by your respectful approach concerning renovations on historical buildings and their preservation. I would be glad to meet you at your convenience. My only request would be to speak to you directly and not your assistants. Any evening of the next month would be agreeable. You may come to the castle, or I can meet you at your office as you prefer. If you agree to come to the castle, I could show you what kind of repairs and modifications I have in mind concerning the crypt, which may need considerable work and reconstruction. Very sincerely, Lady Ashbury.
Like most castles, this one has a crypt, and it holds something special inside.
Yes, I should assume that the Red Queen is the final boss, and for anyone who has not played the game, and, yeah, hasn't played the game, that's a spoiler. Portrait of Dr. Jonathan Reed by Lady Ashbury.
Elizabeth, my love, you allow my portrait to watch over you while you sleep. I'm flattered.
That's so nice. Anything else? No? Well, looks like I need to head to the crypt. Is there anything else? No? Okay.
That sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here, and recently.
Ain't that right, lover boyo? That's a really big fireplace. What is this? Citizen Kane? Let's see. Oh, look, another painting. Portrait of Elizabeth and Jacob Blackwood in Versailles. Oh my goodness. Portrait of Lady Ashbury by Vincent van Gogh. In what? 1885. So she recently met Van Gogh. I just came from that room. Can I go through that room before I open the door? Rats. Nice coat of arms. Ah, this must be the entranceway to the crypt, right? Nope. Life is a lie. But here's another door, which leads me back into here. Out? No.
This painting looks suspicious.
That one? Oh, look at that. The Red Queen, and what's that? Crusader? Is that William Marshall? Another letter. Right? I wonder if there is. Like, kill everyone and stuff like that, or literally absorb no one. Let's see. Inverness, 2nd February 1807. Activate senses. Oh, yeah. The painting. Let's see. Dear Miss Ashbury, when we last communicated, you asked for the conveyance of a large coffin from Temple Church, London, into the crypt of Ashbury Castle in Scotland. I'm happy to report your request has finally been validated. My drivers have been informed that, for security reasons, guards must always protect the coffin. We have hired these individuals who will be waiting for us in London. They also have been informed that under no circumstances should the carriage try to pass a river by boat, but always by road and bridges, for the precious wood and the relics inside the coffin cannot be exposed to the humidity and moisture. You'll find a detailed quote for the entire operation attached to this letter. We are ready to go to London as soon as payment is received in full. Very respectfully, Samuel Lewis, independent contractor. Okay.
A sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for.
Oh, really? Locate the secret heirloom passageway. Door has been unlocked. Okay. Okay. Oh, if that door's been unlocked, can I open the other door?
It's locked.
That's a no. There's no door on that side. Oh, well, okay. That doesn't help. But maybe the room I was just in was the secret room with the sword and the moon. Takes me back out. Okay, nope. Hello.
One last switch, and
Also, I need to find the sword. Oh, look at that.
voila.
Hey, it was in the giant Citizen Kane fireplace. Is that a hole? None. It's not a hole. Hello, ancient tome. 1217. An angel came to me. Blessed be to God. Michael appeared to me last night in all his glory, shaped in glorious blood, to grant me eternal life at the dusk of my life. The apparition was so sublime and terrible that I could not help but lower my head and close my eyes. Struck by the divine gift, I fell to the ground, only to awake the next night. You will serve me as you served your kings, said the angel, before striking me with all his power. You will protect this land through the eons to come. ... For all who knew me, I should now hide and retreat, for they consider me dead. Soon I will leave the company of men to serve a new purpose. Blessed be God. 1350, Michael appeared to me last night in my retreat under Temple Church and asked me to prepare for battle. Temple Church. The land must be saved. Death is everywhere. The Black Death. An epidemic sent by the devil himself to punish mortals all over the world. My arm is strong. In the name of God, I shall smite the enemies of mankind. England shall prevail. 1569. It is almost 20 years since my fight started against the devil, and the end is uncertain. From time to time, the plague, the Black Death, reappears in a village, in a town, and each time the vicious minions of hell approach to get their share of the mortals' suffering. Vampires, dreadful creatures, I won't let this land collapse until my last breath. I'll serve and protect England. 1578. Tonight, in the small village of hottest, whatever that is, I met the most delicate soul I've ever seen for a long time. She was singing for the dead, singing for those she knew and loved, those killed by a new plague outbreak, without fearing for her own life. Her voice moved me, so I chose to let her live. I offered her eternal life as a reward for her virtue and most pious attitude. Her name is Elizabeth Englewood. I'm not alone anymore. Together we shall praise God in all his glory for aeons to come. 1618. My heart is breaking, my soul is bleeding. Tonight my dear Elizabeth left me. I have taught her all I knew, all she needed to know. Now she must walk in her own path through the ages. This is her wish, and I will respect it. Elizabeth Englewood, my sweet daughter, is gone, for she now wants to be known as Elizabeth Blackwood. I made her a promise. If she ever comes back to Hoddesdon, she will find me there, managing the Bull Inn her parents owned before dying. William Marshall shall disappear for a few times too now that the Black Death is no more. Until we meet again, I shall be known as William Thorne, waiting for my angel to come back. Wow! Okay, so William Marshall is the progenitor for Lady Ashbury and my brother in blood. Okay. Wait, no, let's not do that. Where was I? Okay, 1665. The devil is at work again. The great plague is back, reaping thousands of lives in London. I must sell the Bull Inn and go there. Once more, William Marshall shall protect the land. 1666. What have I done? I let the devil infect me. God forgive me. The terrifying creature I had to defeat was a demon straight from hell, an abomination of the flesh, a walking apocalypse. I had to trap the dreadful creature in St. Paul's Church and set the building on fire. Without the advice of Michael, I don't know if I could have defeated my enemy. The flames cleansed the city of the demon's presence, but half of London burnt down. Ever since I dreamt of red flood, of slaughter and rage, it's like the disaster had tainted my blood, my very soul. For the first time in centuries, I'm afraid. I shall crawl back to my retreat and pray to God for mercy for my infected soul. 1667, Elizabeth came to me. She said she felt my pain and rushed to save me. My poor daughter, blinded by rage, intoxicated by the blood of hate. I bid her. She fled, shocked by my betrayal. I laughed and cried as she cursed me. God, have I betrayed you? Have you abandoned me? Oh my goodness. William Marshall became a disaster? That wouldn't make sense because it's only females. 1712. My prayers have been heard. I have found the strength to resist the need for blood, the never-ending hunger. My poor Elizabeth, will you ever forgive me? I've heard how you now kill and take pleasure in bloodbath with this new progeny of yours. You're a victim in all this. What have I done? I swear I will find a way to make amends for what I have done to you. I swear I shall only rest once I know how to appease the blood of hate. 1785, and here's the story of his fight against the disaster with the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole. The Brotherhood that finally agreed to meet me in London. They proposed to meet inside the new Cathedral of St. Paul. I like the wit and solemnity of these men. Some of they chose places where I defeated disaster, but also the place where I fell. I agreed there to their proposition, there in the sacred silence of the... Oh wait, I've read this already. Yeah. There was, what's it called? The Carter Prewin had this, and I read this earlier. 1786. I finally managed to gather all the ingredients needed to concoct the tear of angels. Blood of the purest heart for the fortitude. Blood of a king for courage. Garlic essence for the painful cleansing. After months of impatience, almost made mad by the hunger, I waited again and again until finally Elizabeth cautiously came to me. As promised, I had changed myself to be sure I would not attack her again. I did not recognize my sweet daughter at first, for she only was Lady Blackwood for now, the dreadful mistress of the dark, who took delight in slaughter and carnage in France. She smirked as I apologized and cried for what I had inflicted to her. She shouted at me when I tried to explain to her that my bite had infected her and given her the blood of hate. Okay, stop that. Where was I? She shouted at me when I tried to explain to her that my bite had infected her, had given her the blood of hate, now burning in her veins and her soul. I told her I had found a cure and that I had managed to create one dose of antidote. I gave it to her to give her back her previous peaceful life. In exchange, I only asked her to take care of me, for I intended to be locked down in my tomb, chained if necessary, to impeach me from feeding on any mortal or immortal. She reluctantly took the tear of angels and left. I hope to see her again, cured and at peace. 1794, she came back to me finally, cured, healthy, joyful. My Elizabeth. She told me she had drunk the antidote about a year ago in France after witnessing, and taking part in, the massacre of an entire orphanage caused by the blood of hate. Oh, that's what she wanted to do, a new orphanage. That's when the Lady Blackwood died, she said. She promised she would take care of me now. That's all I ask as I repent for all the murdered souls caused by my negligence of more than 100 years. 1795. My dearest daughter came back to me last week to tell me the good news. She had just recently bought a castle in Scotland. She will soon finance the renovation of the castle crypt to provide me a new retreat, far from temptation, far from the noisy, crowded cities. I can't wait to embrace the solitude, find the peace I need to refrain from killing. God, please give me the strength to resist the urges during the journey from London to my new domain. Before I leave, I should give a copy of these memoirs to the Brotherhood of St. Paul Stole, without the most shameful and sensible information. Of course, soon I shall leave London to pursue my penance. There I shall find peace at last, with the support of my resuscitated Elizabeth. Huh. So I guess I'm gonna meet William Marshall, my brother, in blood. Here we go.
Drop your... You have nothing to be afraid of.
William Marshall.
Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
I know, Father. What took you so long, Jonathan?
Is this really him?
Yes. This is William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and savior of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reed.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
And what of your daughter?
Charlotte is a strong, independent woman who's about to come into money. I took care of everything. Now it's time for her to shape her future.
Why did you flee here?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes, to end it once and for all.
Where are we? What is this place?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Is this your retreat? Something of a secret place?
It's more of a sanctuary, really. This is where I take care of my father, ever since he became unwell.
Are you not afraid someone might discover you here? It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence anyone who tried to reveal my secret. Fortunately, it has rarely come to that.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
Yes. You did well, Jonathan. You truly saved the city.
Yes, we did. Despite all obstacles. I'm truly convinced we did it together, Elizabeth.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this. Through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation. And the will of a creature so inexplicably evil, she exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
We could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run for too long. The antidote would not work on him. I tried. Believe me, I tried.
Is he dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty echo who has not fed in centuries. An elder vampire, driven by an urge to kill and spread the blood of hate.
No redemption, then.
And yet he thinks he has been offered immortality by the angels to protect the feeble and to smite the unholy.
Can he communicate?
Yes. Sometimes he even seems like the noble knight who saved and raised me. But you know, the malice never fully leaves his eyes.
This is really sad.
Why are you hiding William Marshall here?
How could I not take care of him? He sacrificed himself by giving me the only dose of antidote he had.
What do you do for him?
I visit him as often as possible.
paint the landscapes he will never see again. I feed him with my blood.
You feed him? You barely sustain yourself on the weak blood of the dying, yet you give him your blood?
After he saved me from the blood rage, I swore I would never kill to feed. He said the same.
He gave you the antidote?
Yes. And in doing so, he knew he'd have to be confined here, and yet he volunteered. That's how great a man William Marshall was, and still is.
William Marshall infected you? He is the true, original carrier?
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate, but my father's antidote cured me.
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings towards me.
I love you, Jonathan. I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse, forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
How did you meet William Marshall?
He was an Ekon for centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Did you ever blame him?
Not even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised me. He taught me how to behave.
Why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
I read his diary.
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, and that's all I wish to be.
I understand. And I respect your desire for privacy.
Thank you, Jonathan.
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
I know, Jonathan. You have been the most loyal ally these last few weeks. But this is my duty.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
William Marshall.
Yes, Sir William. My God. You really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak. For my hearing isn't what it used to be.
I think your hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
I found and defeated the disaster that was threatening to smite London. You should know that the city is safe for now, Sir William.
Then may I call you brother? Did you resist its poison? Even a scratch from a beast so evil could endanger you and all those you care for.
How did you defeat it?
We fought for hours. In the end, I had to lock her in St. Paul's Cathedral and burn the building down. I wanted to be sure she was destroyed.
You also defeated one in 1666. Who was it?
She was a malicious witch who spread plague throughout the city with her army of rats. She had been hiding in a bakery in Pudding Lane for months when I finally found her.
I found your research on the antidote. The Tears of the Angels. What ingredients did you use?
Once I understood what the ingredients were, I used the tears of King Richard and the pure blood of the valiant Boadicea.
Boudica? Really?
And did it work?
Yes. The tears cleansed my poor Elizabeth's blackened heart. It was such a blessing to see her smile again.
King Richard and Boadicea? How did you find such relics?
It took me many years to locate their hiding place. Then I had to learn the formula. If I recall, it belonged to an ancient brotherhood. The Order of St. Paul, I believe.
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
Can we speak about the Morrigan?
The Red Queen. What of her?
Do you know who she is?
I don't want to discuss this in front of my sweet Elizabeth.
Why?
For a time, she too could hear the Red Song. The steps she danced to its melody brought pain upon the world.
You met her, did you not?
Just once, but she never ceased to sing to me. I love her song. It is a song of blood and war. I only wish she would sometimes let me rest.
I would like to ask you about vampires.
Vampires? What about them?
Considering your experience, please tell me what you know.
They are terrible creatures. I have seen and fought many in my time. Foul temptresses with sharp claws and shrieking beaks.
Where did you encounter such creatures?
The last time I saw one was in a Celtic temple near Salisbury. A terrible, god-forsaken place full of ghosts and pestilence.
I have never seen such a creature. What are you talking about?
Of course you've never seen a creature like them. Vampires are deadly, swift and implacable.
But we're...
Do you remember Murden, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Murden, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
Did you really sacrifice yourself to save her?
That was the only righteous path. The blood of hate made me betray her. I am at peace here. I can think about what I've done and how I failed.
Do you not want to be cured?
No. This hunger is mine. I would feel empty without it. It has been part of me for so long. All I want is quiet.
agreed to be confined here, then?
Yes. Once I was sure she was cured, I asked to be locked down here. I deserve it. The world needs it.
How did you meet Elizabeth?
Times were tough. I had awakened to protect the land from a new plague. I heard her sing for her dead family. Singing for her death to come. I chose to save her.
What did you do?
I raised her as my progeny. After she left to see the world, I rebuilt her deceased parents' inn. Owned it as William Thorne for a time. Those were good years.
When was that?
It was so long ago. A few years after Elizabeth of England and Catherine of France established their alliance against Spain.
Jeez, that's history.
Tell me about Elizabeth. How was she infected?
I do not wish to discuss it.
Please, Sir William. I need to know what the blood of hate is. How is it transmitted?
After defeating the disaster in St. Paul's Cathedral, I returned to my retreat, infected. This is where my sweet Elizabeth found me, for she heard my pain from across the sea.
What happened then?
The blood of hate had twisted me into a rage-filled man. I attacked my progeny and infected her too. Forgive me, Elizabeth. I failed you.
You bit her again? Is that how she was infected with the disaster's blood? I think I understand now.
Elizabeth fled, and I fell to my knees, begging for forgiveness. I swore I would find a way to make things right.
Where is this retreat you mentioned?
In London, under Temple Church, beneath my empty tomb. I always loved to sleep there while listening to the bell above.
Oh my god, that's how you get into... Okay, if we ever get back to London after this scene, I don't know if any of you recall the stones where the primate of St. Paul, the dude in the very bottom of the Temple Church, those buttons, those stones, that has to be the entrance to William Marshall's old tomb.
We could set you free. Let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it would be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long as she releases me. Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time.
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord. Farewell, Father. And to you also, Jonathan.
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it. The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No! I won't allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, champion of Murden. chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could cure you.
What do you mean?
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time, I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you. Trust me, for time is on our side.
Unless she pushes him and...
That is a risk I cannot take, Jonathan. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no. Trust me. I can save you.
How could I trust you, Jonathan? How could I take such a chance?
I'll stay here with you then. As long as we must, until I find a cure.
You have no idea what you're talking about, Jonathan. Despite his madness, William was strong enough to start the centuries. I doubt we can do the same.
We will lock ourselves down then. I'll get all the material I need and I'll perform my research here with you until you're cured.
Are you mad? Who would take care of us? Who would free us if it takes decades or even more?
Old Bridget will take care of us.
You are serious, aren't you? You really are ready to do this?
I love you, Elizabeth. I can do this. Please, stay with me.
I believe you. This is crazy, but I believe you, Jonathan.
If this is my ending, I like it. I love it. Sublime.
One prayer for the summoned, called by this song. Child born from darkness, whose path ye must find. Now the song is sung, and your path chosen. England is safe, for you have prevailed. I bid you farewell, my champion, bittersweet. You found yourself a newer quest, and so I leave you to it. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber, until alas she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
Okay, is this the end? Is there more? This is the end, ladies and gentlemen. If there are any ladies or gentlemen, this has been Vampyr. I'm gonna have to change the title to this video once it's fully uploaded onto YouTube. But that was Vampyr. At least one of the endings for Vampyr. And that was great. A really sad end, but satisfying. It was really satisfying. And I'm happy. This was a good game. Any thoughts? Open the floor to discourse here. Oh, also a bit of a tidbit. I also like the music in this game. Very ambient. Let's see here. Who made this game? Focus Entertainment. Focus Home Interactive, excuse me. Don't Not Entertainment, using the Unreal Engine, Cryware, Maximum Games. Well, if this is Focus Entertainment, the one that's made it, well, congrats. This was a pretty good game, and I fully enjoyed it. Well, now that this is over, should I continue Metro on YouTube, or should I move to Twitch and stream there? Don't know. well, now that I'm done with this, I'm gonna have to move to Metro since I did start that on my channel and I want to finish what I start. I'll keep that in mind for next week on Tuesday. I guess I'll decide. I'll keep it in mind. I need to organize my playlist on my channel, put all the live streams of Vampyr and put it in there. That way, all the Vampyr videos are all in one place, and no one has to look anywhere else for on my channel to kind of look for them. Even though I did play this game back to back to back, so. Oh yeah. They were the same people. I wonder how the game would be if I had got to know every citizen in London. Like, took the time to really max out everything. I wonder how the ending would have been. And the fact that I couldn't finish that Braille side quest. Where could I have gone to really find all the items I needed? And I didn't get all the weapons either. And that's kind of a surprise. And I never found water to plant that for that plant. No, I guess we'll figure it out once the credits kind of move on. Also, why do credits have to be so long? Well, I mean, you have to... Well, credits are credits. You have to give credit where credit is due. For everyone that took part and everyone that helped make the game and what made it possible. Yeah. I don't know, speed up the words, I guess? Like, just a little bit so where you can still read it, but like it moves faster. And that's it. That's the end. What happens if I start up the game? Let's see here. Let's figure out what happens. If I load this up again. Okay, so that's basically it. That was the end. Well, my ending. So let's return to the main menu. Well then, everyone, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me in this experience, playing Vampyr. I will definitely look out for any new game that this game developer makes. I'll look for maybe their old ones. I don't know if I have another game made by them. I'll have to look over my games over here at some point, but yeah, that was the end. This was fun. This was great. And until the next time, I'll probably do an update live stream to decide what I'm gonna do. So, until the next time, everyone, Omnes-D-Stahl out. Thank you very much for watching. 'Twas great. Goodbye and good night.